Spain, country located in extreme southwestern Europe. It occupies about 85% of the Iberian Peninsula, which it shares with its smaller neighbor Portugal. Spain. Andalusia, Spain. A village in Andalusia, Spain, showing housing typical of the region. Spain is a storied country of stone castles, snow-capped mountains, vast monuments, and sophisticated cities, all of which have made it a favored travel destination. The country is geographically and culturally diverse. Its heartland is the Meseta, a broad central plateau half a mile above sea level. Much of the region is traditionally given over to cattle ranching and grain production. It was in this rural setting that Miguel de Cervantes' Don Quixote tilted at the tall windmills that still dot the landscape in several places. In the country's northeast are the broad valley of the Ebro River, the mountainous region of Catalonia, and the hilly coastal plain of Valencia. To the northwest is the Cantabrian Mountains, a rugged range in which heavily forested, rain-swept valleys are interspersed with tall peaks. To the south is the citrus orchard-rich and irrigated lands of the valley of the Guadalquivir River, celebrated in the renowned lyrics of Spanish poets Federico Garcia Lorca and Antonio Machado. Over this valley rises the snow-capped Sierra Nevada. The southern portion of the country is desert, an extension of the Sahara made familiar to Americans through the spaghetti western films of the 1960s and early 70s. Lined with palm trees, rosemary bushes, and other tropical vegetation, the southeastern Mediterranean coast and the Balearic Islands enjoy a gentle climate, drawing millions of visitors and retirees, especially from northern Europe. Alcázar of Toledo. Alcázar, Fortress of Toledo, Spain. Puerta de Alcalá. The Puerta de Alcalá, Madrid. Barcelona. Torre Agbar. Torre Agbar skyscraper at night in Barcelona. Spain's countryside is quaint, speckled with castles, aqueducts, and ancient ruins, but its cities are resoundingly modern. The Andalusian capital of Seville is famed for its musical culture and traditional folkways, the Catalonian capital of Barcelona for its secular architecture and maritime industry, and the national capital of Madrid for its winding streets, its museums and bookstores, and its around-the-clock lifestyle. Madrid is Spain's largest city and is also its financial and cultural center, as it has been for hundreds of years. The many and varied cultures that have gone into the making of Spain, those of the Castilians, Catalonians, Lusitanians, Galicians, Basques, Romans, Arabs, Jews, and Roma gypsies, among other peoples, are renowned for their varied cuisines, customs, and prolific contributions to the world's artistic heritage. The country's Roman conquerors left their language, roads, and monuments, while many of the Roman Empire's greatest rulers were Spanish, among them Trajan, Hadrian, and Marcus Aurelius. The Moors, who ruled over portions of Spain for nearly 800 years, left a legacy of fine architecture, lyric poetry, and science. The Roma contributed the haunting music called the cantando, a form of flamenco which, wrote Garcia Lorca, comes from remote races and crosses the graveyard of the years and the fronds of parched winds. It comes from the first sob and the first kiss. Even the Vandals, Huns, and Visigoths who swept across Spain following the fall of Rome were remembered in words and monuments, which prompted Garcia Lorca to remark, "In Spain, the dead are more alive than the dead of any other country in the world."